Yo, welcome back to JNC REACTS.
In it.
Jifnotcif.
See, I love that. Yes, and that is right, Brad. That is who we are.
Yeah. Used to be called Jif, now it's Sif.
Yeah.
But these guys have a problem.
We did debate, didn't we? Like the pictures GIF or GIF.
Yeah.
We did consider renaming GIF, not GIF.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking
I've got to speak to you about this. Some cheeky bar steward has done a AI song about something. I'll check in a sec. And he's actually called the name of the band Jifnotcif.
Oh.
So
Did he copyright?
Oh,
He's
shit.
being
We
contacted.
need to get the lawyers involved.
Oh, yes.
Copyright.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
We need to. Yeah. Shit. I didn't think we were. Well, it's nice. Fuck you, YouTuber. You're not the only ones getting copyrighted. We're getting copyrighted.
We're getting copyrighted.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Jifnotcif,
Damn it.
01, copyright, infringement.
So, we're going to obviously move on to another reaction. But again, just as a bit of a loosener.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a silly little... Because we quite clearly, to varying degrees, all like tattoos.
Yeah.
It actually goes
It does.
to win with like the little...
Remember that one comment, that really bad one, that dude really ripping the piss out of us, and he says, God, do you draw your tattoos on
Yeah.
Sharpie.
Cheeky fucker.
Proper ripped into us. I take it he didn't like the video.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All my tattoos. Either way, yeah. It's like we've gone to a convention. It's like, yeah, you went to every stand. You know, you went to quite a few. I went all the way down to. I just got mine.
Yeah.
So right then. So this little bit of it's only a silly little game. So basically, this is a poll from Google of the average number of monthly global searches there are for particular band tattoos.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I'm going to give you two bands, and you're going to have to tell me who do you think gets the most amount of searches on Google for their tattoos.
Lost
Okay.
profits.
Prison tattoos, they
Prison tattoo. Yeah. Come here. So no, we're not going to do it. There we are. Yeah. We had that whole talk on that, didn't we? We did have that. Right, sorry. So, out of Tool and Iron Maiden,
Maiden.
who do you think gets the most monthly searches?
There's a guy on.
It's got to be
Oh, are we
Maiden.
doing a tally again?
Yeah, we've got to do a
No,
tally.
okay, we're doing a tally again.
We've got to do
There's a
tally.
guy on Flight 666 on the documentary. He's got 123 or something like that.
Oh, so
So
he's making up a lot of the
Yeah.
searches on his own. I've watched that flight when they're flying.
great, it's
yeah,
great.
yeah, that you've seen that, haven't you?
Yes. Have you seen the girl that makes Iron Maiden like dolls and stuff? She's really good.
Well, like
Oh,
of
I've
them.
not seen that.
She actually like stitches it all
Oh,
herself
like-
and
oh, go
paints
on.
them and everything.
Oh, that's
Makes
cool.
Crazy.
She's done,
I-
she's done all the albums. She's done everything like little Eddie dolls. That's it.
Oh
Little Eddie
yeah, I'd
dolls.
love to have that kind of creativity.
I'm going to say Maiden.
You're
Yeah,
saying-
yeah.
Because of
yeah.
Eddie, and there's loads of forms.
Yeah,
of Eddie.
see,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true. It's got the crossover. But then I would always, I mean, I know the answer, obviously, but I would always put the other side effect there. I know that Tool have got a lot of, like, symbolism, haven't they?
Yeah,
so whether
see.
someone would have, like, a, you know, like one of them, they do, like, pentagrams and
Yeah.
things, don't they, Tool? A lot of stuff to do with
Like I wouldn't
that.
be
So
surprised
that would be
if
the
it was
only,
Tool.
that would be the only
If
thing
you
I'd
had a
put
Tool
across.
tattoo, surely you'd just look at somebody and just go, "What, you stating the obvious or something?"
Yeah.
Saying that, though, Maiden are an older band, and back in the day,
Yeah.
they didn't have tattoos as much. People didn't. Whereas,
This doesn't necessarily have to be people that have had the tattoos. It's just
the
searches.
Ah.
So obviously you could just search for the tattoos
Yeah.
without physically
Oh,
having.
I'm
it,
going to say
so-
Maiden.
Oh,
Maiden.
I'm gonna say Tool then.
Okay.
Just another little thing. Most of Iron Maiden, the members, don't have tattoos.
No, they're not overly tattooed,
Yeah.
are they? That
The,
is true.
the drummer's left now, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gone.
yeah, Nico's
Nico's
gone,
gone.
yeah.
He was my favourite member. I don't really like Maiden, but I liked Nico.
Yeah.
So that one, Maiden, have 7,125 searches.
Right.
Tool 6,200.
Oh damn it!
Okay.
Still should have gone with my gut.
Next one, Slipknot or 21 Pilots.
Oh.
Who are
Slipknot
they?
is a
Like
yes.
an indie band.
They're not really
21
indie.
Well, like,
Did you
who
see
are
that thing in the paper the other day where they played in London and the girl nicked his drum?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, some random.
She got caught in the end.
Yeah, she got to like the security. Like,
She's just walking off in the crowd. with the rope.
I think it was like a floor tom or
Yeah, it was,
something,
yeah.
wasn't it? Like, look, she basically, I'm having this or something, and like she's.
Oh, in fair play, she got that far with it then.
So she's trying to get out of a gig venue
Yeah,
with
with
a
his-
floor
yeah,
tom.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, there's taking memorabilia and
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
taking
yeah.
the piss, and
Yeah.
I mean, I love it.
See, there's me. I'm just happy to be spat on from the
Yeah,
singer
yeah,
of the
yeah,
band.
no,
And there's
no.
was like, I need to
No,
take
yeah,
physical
no,
content off you.
That is. So, yep, Slipknot or 21 Pilots.
Slipknot.
Slipknot, because it's a metal community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And metalheads love
Slipknot.
tattoos.
Slipknot. So, Slipknot with 7,900.
Yeah.
21 Pilots with 7,775. This one. Ooh. Linkin Park or Nirvana?
Oh.
Nirvana.
I'm going to say Nirvana.
Oh, I don't know, because I bet there was a lot more search.
Are you into
Oh.
new Linkin Park? Were you ever into Linkin Park
No.
as a start?
No,
I was going to
but-
say, so asking you whether
Yeah.
you're
I
into new
don't-
Linkin Park.
I
is
liked
really
Hybrid
okay.
Theory. Did you know Hybrid Theory was their original name for Linkin
Yes, it
Park?
Was actually
Yeah.
before they were
Yeah.
even Linkin Park.
Yeah.
I heard you like a conspiracy, don't you?
He
I
does.
do like a
He
conspiracy.
does.
I went down the rabbit hole on Reddit the other night that Chester Bennington's dad was a PSYOP operative for the CIA.
Do you know, I've
True
heard this.
story.
and
I've heard this.
the place was called Linkin Park. Did you see that?
No.
I've heard about, I've heard about all this.
Yeah.
His dad was a wrong un.
There's some
Proper
really
wrong
weird kind of.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Apparently,
yeah,
it's some
But
things.
yeah.
Time. Big time.
I love a good conspiracy.
Yeah, I
Who-
know. I
who-
love a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
down, you
same.
Reddit to YouTube.
Problem,
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
problem is, I'm like
Yeah.
easily like convinced going, that could be true.
Yeah, you're like you'll get one on TikTok and then you'll get loads more come up and you're like,
So like, I love aliens
actually,
and
was
stuff.
the
Yeah.
moon landing fake? You're so
any
easily
connections?
led.
You know, I believe in the moon landing.
There's
Why
loads-
is there no stars in the background? Have you tried to take a photo of a star? It's really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Especially
Right,
back in the
we
day.
don't need a conspiracy rant.
No.
He's
I'm
right,
all
the
for it.
Moonlanders were fake.
No,
I'm
no.
sorry, they were.
Yeah.
Nah, it happened in my
We
opinion.
flew there from Flat Earth.
Flatearth.com.
Well, they made a
Um,
film about faking the moon landing.
Yeah, they did.
You know.
Stanley Kubrick apparently won it. Isn't that the whole thing?
But,
so,
but then you do get Buzz Aldrin saying it never happened. So.
yeah, but he's a bit mentally punched that reporter a while ago for,
Oh, did
for
he?
even accusing him of not going to space or something, didn't it?
Make your mind up.
It'll all come out-
Yeah.
It'll all come out in the wash.
Linkin Park or Nirvana?
I'm gonna say Nirvana just for that logo everyone has.
I think Linkin Park, because I reckon there's more Nirvana t-shirts than tattoos. So Linkin Park, I'm going with.
Linkin Park.
Nirvana.
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
So Nirvana with 9,150.
Okay.
Linkin Park with
Oh,
8,425.
3 out of 3.
I hate it when you win things.
This one.
We're very competitive
Yeah.
as well.
No,
Very.
I'm all for that.
We'll find a game out of anything.
Yeah, we will.
Metallica or Rammstein?
I've got a Metallica.
Metallica. Definitely, it's gotta be.
Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica.
Metallica. So Metallica with 9,367. Rammstein with 10,558.
Really?
Surprising.
Is this overall searches or in the last year?
This is monthly average search.
monthly average.
Apparently.
Oh,
Monthly.
just going back onto Rammstein, we upset a German.
Yeah,
Did
we
you see
did.
the comment?
Yeah,
Why?
well, we had to Google translate it because it was written German, so that's when you really
Yeah.
know you've pissed them off.
Why?
I can't remember what he.
It was. We did a little sketch, a little.
It was on
skit or whatever
Mineland.
you call it, because it was like.
Yeah, I watched that one.
I'll
Yeah,
go
the
to there.
Mineland
I'll
song.
go there.
Oh
I'll go
yeah,
there.
when he's
We did all
we
that, and
translated the
Oh,
lyrics.
This German
yeah,
guy
yeah,
was just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I guess you will never know the reason behind
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
lyrics. And a lot of songs. Have you ever heard of satirical?
It accounted for. I go here, I go there, I go
That was it.
north, I go
We go
south,
there,
I go west.
Yeah,
Just doing
yeah.
where I'll go for work. And it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then final one, which I think from the outside you might think is quite obvious, but Guns N' Roses or Pink Floyd?
See,
Pink
ordinarily,
Floyd fans, I
I'd
can't
say,
see them getting tattoos.
I'd say Guns N' Roses.
No
Yeah, but
way.
it's not. It's tattoo. It's search.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. As I say, it can just be that you want to kind
Yeah,
of.
but I'm just gonna. It's working so far, bar Rammstein. So I'm gonna say Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, but
I've never seen
because
anyone
you
with a
said that
Pink
now,
Floyd
I'm thinking
tattoo,
Pink
so-
Floyd.
Are you a Guns N' Roses fan? Yeah, same man.
Not really.
No.
I saw him.
We saw them at Download, and
God, they were.
See,
we walked around the whole
boring.
site, and they were still
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
I don't. My opinion.
I don't
I think
mind
I've
them.
made this before. I don't think they've got enough good songs to be a headliner.
Yeah.
Because genuinely, right, when I watched him, I didn't watch him live, but when we watched him at Glastonbury, they put like half the set's covers.
Yeah.
And like, if you take out like Sweet Child of Mine, and you take out November Rain and whatever, they like when we took Glastonbury, they were awful. The sound wasn't the best there in general, but like they were. I just don't think.
When we was vlogging and Welcome to the Jungle came on, I thought, oh, I'll get this out. Everyone's gonna go crazy. People stood there. And I thought,
it was
oh.
Another little one, just showing my age. When I was a little 10-year-old boy, my dad, I asked him to take me down the town to Woolworths, and I spent £3.50 of my pocket money on Appetite for Destruction, the first ever album I bought with my own money.
My first ever album I brought was How to Make Friends and Influence People by Terrorvision.
By Terrorvision?
Oh,
Played with them. Tony Wright.
Did you really?
Yeah, last year.
You know, they're one of my favourite live bands to watch.
He played it. We had the Summer Beach Party last year, and he was there when
He's such a dude, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he was really cool.
My favourite one though is Regular Urban Survivors.
He told us a funny story. So basically, during lockdown, he got really, really bored. So and he really got into coffee.
Yeah.
So he bought a really, really nice coffee machine because obviously he couldn't go to a coffee shop.
I think I've seen this.
And and then he basically started inviting people around for coffees, and then it got to the stage where he's opened a coffee shop in his living room now because he got sick of making coffee for people for free. So.
I mean, that's fair enough, isn't it?
And he also said a funny story. I think it was Reading or somewhere like that. 96. They were playing, and his mate was like. He took his mate, they went in a van because there was some dude selling a fridge down the road, so they went and picked up this fridge and it was almost late on stage.
That's great. Why are you late?
Off the fridge.
I think that was when they were subbing as well, I think, at Reading.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Sorry, Pink Floyd or Guns N' Roses?
Guns N' Roses, just because they're the bigger band.
Yeah, GNR.
I'm going to... Guns N' Roses.
Are we locked in?
We're locked in.
Yeah.
Everybody's Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses, 10,675.
Here we go.
Pink Floyd, 13,000.
Oh, I was going to say Pink Floyd as well.
13.
Did we all go Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
You, and to be honest, I would have done.
Yeah.
I would have done. I wouldn't have gone anywhere against that.
Damn it.
I would not have gone against that. So, I hope you enjoyed that, guys.
Yeah,
So, running order. The bottom, Lauren with 1.
Oh, yeah.
Ning 2 and Brad another winner with 3.
Is that 2 games out of 2?
That's right.
Right.
That's
I don't know. We're gonna have to when we do the Cards Against Humanity one. We're gonna have to judge that in a way. Is it laughs? You generally you vote. You vote. Oh, you vote. They're the funniest, don't you? So anyway, on to the topic of today's subject, guys. This one we stay really relevant. 2025. If I was to say a song title. Vigilantes. Does that mean anything to anybody here?
No, Vigilante hit on the N64. That was a good game.
I don't think that's quite what he's talking about.
No. Any reference is valid.
What's that? The name of the song?
That is the name of the song from 2025. Vigilantes. By a little band,
maybe?
British band.
Okay. British band. Okay.
WARGASM.
Oh, okay.
I used to really like them, and then I just ran off.
Have they died off?
It's not that. It's.
You know what?
This is going to be really interesting because I've got nothing of these at all.
I've never heard a single song.
Nothing of
I
them.
got into them when lockdown happened, and then Lockdownload was being shown over the weekend, and they showed It's So Disgusting, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought, oh, I really like this. So I downloaded loads of their stuff, and then we saw them at Download 2022.
And they were good.
Really, really good.
Yeah,
and then we saw them support Limp Bizkit a couple of years ago.
So they,
And they were shit.
It just didn't do it for me.
They
and
were
then
absolutely wank.
I've just kind of gone off them. It's not like I dislike them, but
this is what This is what we needed. You see, this is why you having cool kids like this.
I
with
wouldn't
us.
go that far. We're not
This
cool
is
kids.
why this is relevant because they can say shit like I've been to a gig in the last 6 years. You know,
We don't go to that many.
No, but it's at least
we do
relevant.
download, and they're about 2 gigs a year.
It's at least relevant because we could say, "Oh yeah, I had a pint with his dad." You know, it's a bit different. You know,
I've done my best. I went to Slam Dunk.
Yeah,
last
he did.
year,
He went to
so,
Slam Dunk.
I've never been to Slam Dunk.
Yeah,
so
he did a Slam Dunk. To be
I'm
fair,
going to WV1 Fest, you didn't know?
yeah, no, I
good
did.
fun.
I was going to join that. I got asked to join
Yeah.
the Linkin Park tribute band that I think are headlining
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Sunday, yeah, we did
but
Saturday.
but I couldn't. Yeah, but yeah,
Oh, that's a shame.
I did get off. But it's crazy because if you saw that as a lineup, it'd be amazing,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
if it was
You'd be like,
actually
"Oh
the
my
real
God,
people,
that's
like
insane."
it would be fucking
Yeah.
immense.
Say I'd have done that. I could play drums at Linkin Park.
I did say that to the guy.
hard.
So, yeah, do you know this song, by the way?
No.
Have you heard this
No,
one? Okay,
no.
what is it? It's quite new, so it's. I think
Yeah,
whether
I
it's-
did like him, but I've kind of gone off.
And
a bit.
isn't he the son of one of the Sex Pistols?
Oh, you joking?
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
what?
Oh,
You'll
we'll find that out.
Yeah, you'll have to
She-
Google
she's
it.
a model as well, isn't she?
She's a model as well.
Oh, I can imagine she's a model. I've seen the
Yeah.
And
pictures.
Steve Jones, because he ain't got no kids, so it might be the.
Sam Matlock.
Yeah.
Glenn's
Oh,
son.
Glenn's
Must be
son,
Glenn's
right?
son.
Yeah. He's not really a pistol, but yeah.
He
Oh,
was
okay,
kind of.
well.
He was. I mean, he is. He's more of a pistol than Sid was, isn't he?
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, this is Wargasm with Vigilantes from 2025.
Okay.
Hit it. Ready to turn the volume
It'll
down
probably be
so
good
it kicks in.
production for the video.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I think it might be too loud. I think that might be the.
Actually, sound a bit slow. We'll have the dreaded echo.
It's probably already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought when we played it through the other day, that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, because her name's Milky Way, isn't it? That's her name.
Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Right.
Feeding like music to generation.
Lady
Era.
Gaga on speed.
It might as if Poison actually the song of the music video.
Oh, got the poison. I got the remedy.
Well, it's alright.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You would think you were happy with it.
Yeah.
I know they get a lot of hate because they feel like they're being very pushed. Like,
Well, I
like
think-
how Sleep Token, they like, oh, let's hate Sleep Token because they're getting very pushed.
Well, I
Right.
feel like people are like, oh, he's a Necco baby and stuff like that. So
Well,
people
yeah.
are saying that kind of stuff.
Okay.
He's got a very
Dirty
Keith
old
Flint
man,
vibe.
I definitely would.
Yeah.
Both, to be fair.
At the same time.
I ain't fussed.
To be fair, I'd say this is one of their better songs so far, definitely.
I had no. What was I saying? I had absolutely. I'd heard of them just through reading stuff, nothing
Yeah,
of
yeah.
any specific.
We got no
And then,
reference.
no reference at all. I knew that they'd obviously done festivals and they
Yeah,
played
yeah.
and whatever else. It was when I was searching for tracks to kind of look through, I go down like a upcoming thing, and this was a new release coming
Yeah,
out. So I had a flick, and she was listening to it at the time, and she said, "Oh yeah," I said, "Yeah." So I thought that you might have some relevant
Yeah, yeah,
input
yeah.
to these. That you would have crossed paths
Yeah.
at
What
some
shit
very.
do they do when they play live? Do they have a band or they just
Yeah, they have a
Yeah,
band
he
out
there.
played.
They
They
That's
both
cool.
play guitar.
The
don't
one
they?
guy, he's pretty cool actually because he does a cartwheel with one hand, doesn't he? When he,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
they all sing that one song. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they do a Limp Bizkit cover as well, don't they?
I
Briefly.
don't know. But they're both. Oh, is it that's their intro, isn't it? The Limp Bizkit cover. Is that their
And
intro?
they always end with Fuel. Give me Fuel, give me
Oh,
fire.
with the Metallica.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was
Metallica.
thinking, oh, okay. When they do
yeah.
like the little start and then they just end.
Yeah,
and they walk off.
that's it. That's it.
Oh, so I'll literally just do the first bit and then fuck off.
Yes,
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
do break stuff live. But
Oh,
I don't
do
know.
they?
Yeah, but the two times I've seen them, they've done breaks live.
But on
twice,
Limp,
haven't
the
they?
Limp Bizkit are doing that like twice, aren't they? No,
Yeah.
don't they play
Yeah,
it?
and
like-
all- it frustrates me.
Yeah, see.
I've only read a lot of stuff
See-
about it because people are saying they've got so many
Yeah.
tunes. It's
Yeah,
not like they
didn't
need to.
do that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
So my
it's
opinion,
not
I'm a very,
necessary.
very big Limp Bizkit fan.
Yeah.
I was going to get Limp Bizkit tattooed right
I'm so glad you did it. That would have been so shit.
But yeah, so like Limp Bizkit, they got that many hits. Apparently, it's an American thing to play twice.
Is that
two
right?
songs. So like either play it at the start or play at the end. You're either going to do one or the other.
You don't need
And
to
the problem
play
is as well, they've already got covers in their albums like Behind Blue Eyes.
Yeah,
Fake and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But then they'll do extra covers live. I'm like, oh, stop messing around. You only ever play for an hour.
Yeah. I was going to say, if they were doing 2 hours, it's one
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But if you're getting a greatest hits segment that doesn't include all the greatest
Yeah,
hits,
yeah.
then it really
Second
does.
note, could we do another one of these live?
Wargasm Live.
Yeah.
We'll do Wargasm Live.
Sound.
We'll go and see him.
Why not?
Yeah, we'll go.
Why not?
We'll go. You burn your fire pit and then we'll go. We'll hire him.
Can't we just be in the band? You draw and I'll play guitar.
Well, if they're looking for,
Yeah, to be fair.
they're looking for people. Milky Way, did you say?
Yeah, Milky
I
Way.
like that.
I think she was a model before.
You could definitely tell she would have been
Yeah,
something.
I could never be called that because I just want Milky Ways.
Yeah,
constant
Milky Way chocolate bar.
It's like the Mars bar in Worcester. I just want a Mars
The
bar.
Mars bar, yeah, the Mars bar in Worcester.
They do a lot of genres.
It's something I would listen to and then
It's a live
slowly
thing.
fade out and then I would just listen to it. Yeah, it's a live thing.
But then when we did see him live, Tyrone and Biscuit, I think it's because the O2 Academy, I can't stand academies.
Yeah.
Especially like the Birmingham Academy is like, oh, here's a pillar right in your...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
That's
such
why
a
I love Civic
shit
Hall.
venue.
Yeah,
Civic
because it's
Hall's
just it's
long
clear.
hall, brilliant.
See, this would translate better for me either if it was a festival in a tent
Yeah.
when it was dark, or like I think watching these at like 3 in the afternoon at a festival would be a bit of a buzzkill, because I think it lends itself to that nighttime. Yeah, maybe
sweaty tent.
like headlining a tent. You know, like I suppose that
When we saw them at Download, weren't one of the first bands on
on the main stage.
Yeah, and
see.
it was good, but it's not the
It's
vibe.
It's a very awkward opening slot at festivals when you're the first on, because you are setting the mood for the day, but in the same respect, you're very much understanding that people are starting the day off, and it's you know, you need something a bit.
It's an odd thing because it's
generic.
like you've got the honour of opening the festival, but then you're also the very first band on.
That's it, and you know it's going to be very hard for anyone to kind of remember you know, with a weekend ahead of them and stuff.
The Friday, I'd say better because you're so everyone's here.
Yeah, that's true.
First thing Saturday and Sunday.
When you're a bit ropey, like Sunday especially. I think Sunday, especially if it's been a wet one.
Oh God,
When it's
yeah, definitely.
Like last year at Download.
Yeah, last year was a very wet one.
But the Sunday was beautiful t-shirt weather every day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, definitely watch their camping list video for all of your essentials.
Yes.
Yeah. Number 1 is a camper van.
Yeah.
we camping style.
You can take at least 5 things off your list if you take that.
Right,
Fuck the
definitely.
tent, just get a van.
Yeah.
So you do camper van at
Yeah,
that?
we do camper van.
Oh,
I've never camped.
We don't own
I've
one.
only ever done camper van. No, we don't own a camper van.
They just
We just-
My
went
daughter
down.
tried a few years back because my old man had a camper van and that. So, and then we tried to. We literally waited for the countdown thing for the tickets. Went on there for camper van.
Oh, it's
access,
gone.
boom, gone.
Sells out so
yeah.
fast.
You've got to be
Yeah.
like, we were 18th, we got.
Yeah.
But
We never even got it.
So there's so many limited
years
spots.
ago, you could
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
months. But
Because
now,
you
like,
pay for the pitch,
it's the
and then you have
easiest
to
thing
buy a
in the world.
weekend. You have to buy like a 5-day ticket as
just
well.
for the whole
It's the
lot.
best way
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
Literally,
Honestly, it's
you know how
great.
like
Oh,
you,
we never
you know
did
how
that
like your
at
tent is like a 40-minute walk to do. Here's your arena, here's your camper van,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. But literally
It's
2
literally
minutes.
perfect.
So you just
And
pop
you've got
back
your
anytime
own
you want.
toilet,
Yeah.
own
Showers.
Yeah, it's great.
And you've obviously got a camper van. They give you showers as well to use.
yeah, which are always nicer because obviously you haven't got like the whole of
But yeah, so we rent it. We
The
rent
peasants.
I'm just going to take my key out for my camper.
Yeah.
Scumming it at festivals.
Yeah.
For the kids in it.
Yeah, it is.
It's
it
hard.
is.
I
I'm
can't-
too old.
It's hard.
She's never done it.
I don't want to do
No,
it.
I'm not going to blame
What's
you.
that?
You see, I'd be up for a caravanning
Yeah.
at a festival,
Yeah.
but no, I tend
Why
to.
would like? It's just it's nice to sleep in an
Good thing
actual
is as well
bed.
is you can put a tent as well on the camper van, so
Yeah.
your friends can also.
Yeah,
pay
so you can
towards all.
Yeah,
create
yeah.
the
That's cool.
I
But,
think years ago, Christ, 97, Reading or whatever, what was like 20, 21 or whatever.
Yeah.
Do it when you're that age.
Yeah.
Well, you've still got a
Christ.
back. Yeah.
Oh, God, no. Not with my back.
Not with my back either. Fucking hell.
Now you see me, now you don't, cause we move just like vigilantes. Now you see me, now you don't, cause we move just like vigilantes. Now you see me, now you don't, cause we move just like vigilantes.
It is very nice.
No,
Is
very.
it Liam
She,
Payne?
to be honest,
Very much so.
to be honest, she probably could have done something with them. I don't know if she has.
They're
Yeah.
getting recent around, aren't they, Conju?
Oh, but no, but I mean, if she could do a collab with them, because
Yeah.
I reckon that would probably work. You know.
They did a collab with Shikari as well.
I'll do that.
On stage as
They
well.
came on stage, didn't they? With Shikari?
You know the belt that she's got on, and you'll see it. In a
Oh,
minute.
okay.
She wears that and like a tiny pair of
Right,
thongs as well.
right,
So she's
yeah.
basically just like naked.
It's getting
Yeah.
the people that are waiting for baby metal.
Yeah,
They've
yeah,
got
yeah.
something to enjoy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Put it together, aren't they?
No. Oh.
Well, if they're not,
Well, yeah, they are now.
I know their
brother and
best friend.
sister.
Cousins.
Once removed.
I think they know it together. Look.
I know their best friend. Friends with benefits.
Well, it looks like it.
Who was that girl? Pause a sec.
It's finished.
Oh, was it finished? No. Who was that? A girl I worked with went to Dana, the one year, and there was a girl that played there, and she said she was like a Barbie doll looking thing, and she was like a metal.
Was that last year?
It might have been last year. It might have been.
Oh,
Was that Scene Queen?
it might have been
Scene Queen sounds a bit like a blonde girl.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
She said you'd see her and she looks
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a.
it might have been Scene Queen.
And she doesn't.
Yeah.
She's quite like.
We watched that. It's not my kind of thing. But...
No, not like that. I expected it to be like that. Is it not? She's not like that industrial kind of.
What would you describe her as?
I genuinely don't even know.
Because my brother and sister-in-law,
Yeah.
they really liked them, but it wasn't for us, was it really?
No, I don't know how you'd explain it, but I wouldn't say it's like that, really. But
I'd say pop
Is it-
punk,
is it
just
time?
throw it out there.
Shall our guests do it? Would you like to do stat
Oh yeah.
time?
Would you
That's
like to
literally-
introduce the stat time segment?
what is that?
all
You
you
just
to
have
do
to
is
say
just go,
stat time in a really prolonged, really
stat
silly
time,
way.
like that.
Do we do it now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
go
Do
for
it,
it.
do it. Ready, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
That's better than Ning's
Oh.
ever done it.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of her. I can see what you mean about
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
just
Can I have a look? If that, yeah.
Yeah, she's like basically
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
nothing. Like,
Can I have a look
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well?
we'll get some
Giggity.
giggity. So, critics commonly categorise the band's music as electro-punk, new metal, and a new genre for me, riot girl.
Riot Girl. I've never heard that before.
Riot GRRL. Riot girl.
Girl.
Yeah.
Riot Girl. Riot Girl.
Yeah.
I know new metal's took a resurgence, wasn't it?
Well, it would seem to have. In a
Did
Did you watch the
completely-
Woodstock documentary?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of helped to a lot of bands and stuff.
Yeah, it definitely.
It was a. I remember it at the time. I remember when it obviously wasn't there, but I remember
Yeah,
when
yeah.
the whole thing was happening with that at the time. It was that very perfect kind of crossover because like 99 was new metal had obviously broken, but really it was like to 2000 2001 where it really all the hangers on came on.
Yeah.
Because Woodstock 99 you still had like your Green Days and you still had like Kid Rock was there. What the Kid Rock did?
Yes.
He was at
Have you seen
99,
the
wasn't he?
documentary about it?
That's
Yeah,
what they're just
yeah.
saying. Yeah, that's what they're just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what they're
wow.
just
I
saying.
love how like they take zero responsibility for anything.
I know.
But and
It's all Limp Bizkit's
well, like
fault.
said, Limp Bizkit saying it was their fault, but then like I think it was it Red Hot Chili Peppers? They went up and like
Yeah.
they were setting fire, and then they played Fire, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they
Jimi
should've- why
Hendrix.
didn't they
Died
stop
last
it?
year, didn't he? The
Well,
dude
that-
that was.
Oh, did he?
Really?
Yeah, the organiser of 99, yeah, he died last year.
Like, why didn't
yeah,
they
yeah.
cancel the festival the next day then? Like, and
Yeah.
Fred has said all he saw was people surfing out on plywood. It was like, that looks really cool. I didn't realise obviously it was being ripped from the stage.
Yeah.
They were antagonising the fans, and then like, it was all the thing about the charging the silliness for the water, and everyone was just pissed off in
Yeah.
general with the organisation
Yeah.
of the place and in general.
It was.
Yeah.
Really bad.
So yes, that is Glenn Matlock from Sex Pistols' son.
Yeah.
And Milky Way. What is Milky Way's real? What do you think Milky Way's real name is?
Oh, it's gonna be something really basic, isn't it?
Like you could have gone to school with this girl.
Kelly Burchill.
Kelly Bird, yeah, Karen. Oh, it's like
Michelle Smith.
It is Rachel Alexandra Hastings.
oh, she's defo from like a posh family.
That's what I'm saying. You could have
Yeah.
like.
Hello, I'm Rachel Alexandra Hastings.
I live on one Hastings Road.
Hello.
From the Hastings estate.
Nice to meet you.
She's from Northern Ireland.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
yeah.
I didn't realise that.
Formed orgasm. Well, look like they were
thing.
forming an orgasm in that
Freudian
video.
slip there.
Yeah.
Fucking video. It was pretty
Yeah.
much
I
the
believe
same.
there is another Wargasm bank. They're called Wargasm UK.
Oh.
Oh, really? Is
Is
that not? No, isn't that the
Oh no, that is true. They are Wargasm UK. That is true. You've got the brackets there. That is
right.
actually
That
true.
happens a lot. The band swayed when they played
Like
in
GNC,
America.
Jifnotcif.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to put one
No, we're
through
bloody not. We've got the copyright for Jifnotcif.
somewhere. I'm gonna try and get some. That was a good one. A better name. I'm just trying to get. some other artistry.
How old is she?
Oh, that's a good point. That is, Lauren. How old
Too
is
old.
she?
Oh, what?
27.
Oh,
Too young for me.
27.
25.
she's 27. So if she's a proper rock, he's on it
Today,
today.
you're annoying me.
She's a proper rock star. She'll kill herself.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
she's on it.
Yeah.
If she's gonna go,
Yeah.
if she's gonna go the proper way, yeah.
And also too young for Ning.
Gutted.
Yeah, right. So that is them. So they had an album 2021. The mixtape. Mixtape is with a triple X in the middle, obviously, because that's. Let's see what else. What have we got? Very influenced by dystopian pop culture monoliths like Blade Runner and Akira. If
Really?
you,
Okay.
that's what they're.
I would have guessed that.
No, I mean, there's going to be a hell of a lot of filler in this because I suppose they're really trying to justify what is just generally quite good music. To be honest,
Yeah.
really, I'm quite happy with that. I'm gonna have to.
That
I'm gonna
wasn't
look
too bad.
into him. I'm gonna look.
Yeah,
in,
that,
I'm gonna.
to be fair,
That
was
should be
one
your.
of-
They're UK. Why aren't they on more Eurovision?
Eurovision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, see, now that is true because we're just very safe, aren't we?
Yeah,
Because I
we
mean,
are,
we've got
yeah.
like a lot of talent that would
Do something
span.
out of the box.
Loads of good
Yeah.
rock bands come from the UK.
Yeah. No, to be fair, I didn't mind that song. I think when we saw him with Limp Bizkit, I think he
Is
was
that him? Let's have a look, see if he looks like Matlock.
he was
Yeah, he does a bit,
screaming
doesn't he?
a lot,
Yeah.
and it just wasn't he? And
The
it
sound
just,
wasn't great either.
No, the sound wasn't great, and it just kind of ruined it.
I think that's going to affect it. If the sound's not good,
Yeah.
yeah. Screaming it.
Yeah.
We just don't like that place either.
No,
The O2
O2
Academy.
Academy. It's fucking shit.
Oh, here we go. 2 days after performing at Scala at their Face Down Club Night on the 5th of November 2021, Matlock uploaded to social media picture of a large red mark he had sustained on his back and arms. In his post, he alleged 3 security guards had verbally abused WARGASM's female tour manager and responded to him challenging them by dragging him into a toilet and bashing his head against the toilet seat.
Jesus Christ!
And holding his head in a toilet bowl.
Go on, sir.
Oh.
Good work.
He also stated he only escaped after another member of the touring party intervened. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I've heard he's a bit of a knob.
Wow.
I've heard he's like very, very difficult to work with.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, we heard it off the same person.
I did we? We told her. Obviously, I remember it's different.
This is the problem when you've been together so long.
I
You
know,
forget
yeah.
like things happen
We're
separately.
always together, Brad.
I was married once. I know. I was there.
Actually, Brad was married twice, so
Oh really? Oh.
I'm his second wife.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No. One's for love, second for money.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that.
If you call love money, then yes.
No, you're soppy, aren't you?
Well, we all learned something now.
Yes.
Brad's been married twice, and he's put someone's head down the toilet. I mean, even better. Yeah. I'm going to look into their discography. I'm going to
Very
enjoy that.
informative, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to enjoy that.
Just going back to what I said earlier, that's it. We're going to do a reaction video on that.
Really?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Jeremy Beadle.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
Jeremy
so
Beadle.
somebody, yeah,
Jifnotcif.
has been.
Yeah.
I went on my computer and did this.
So that was WARGASM. That was
Yeah.
VIGILANTES. They've been the Yarnolds. We've been Jifnotcif. Thanks.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.